All right. First video is going to be Scary Comp V40, Bizarre Bub.
A security camera records a child who's inside a crib when something downright creepy is captured. The child's mother had posted the following video as she doesn't know what to make of it. She was in the same room as her son when out of nowhere, he began to cry. It wasn't until watching the footage that she was left disturbed. The mother writes, "I'm still trying to figure
Dude, that's just a creepy baby. I'm sorry. You just got a creepy ass baby. This creepy ass baby.
footage that she was left disturbed." The mother writes, "I'm still trying to figure out if the camera glitched or something pushed my baby."
Oh, I was distracted. I didn't even see anything. I'm sorry.
This is what was caught.
I'm sorry. What, that baby? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm s- I'm s- I'm sorry. I need to see that again. That baby got like thumped. Like that was, I didn't even see it. Like it skipped a frame. Oh my god. That's what I imagined it'd be like if like Mike Tyson punched a baby. I'm okay. I'm sorry.
The child all of a sudden disappears from the camera's view. It appears that he was pushed over forcefully. The question is though, what exactly had pushed him over? The cradle in the back continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame.
Dude, he had to have just fallen over and it skipped a bunch of frames, no? Or is the baby in the back just fine? I guess that would like tell.
Suggesting that the cradle in the back continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame, suggesting that this wasn't a glitch.
Oh,
If it was, then the swing would have skipped a frame, just like the child had.
What is that? Bro, he never talks about like that. That's interesting.
But, as you can see, not a single frame is skipped. So then, if this wasn't a glitch, then what was it?
Dude.
No one else is seen in the room except the mother and child, and nothing appears to have pushed him over.
I couldn't tell you, bro. I don't know. That's a good first one. Get it right out the way.
As with all videos, it's up to you to decide if this is something paranormal or not. The child's mother
Yeah, I mean, you really can't say. I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about like cameras or baby monitor cameras, so I don't know. Like, who would know that? I mean, that's obviously just like a mysterious thing. So, I don't know. It doesn't look weird. Like the rest of the image is fine, unless this is like edited and like cropped or something. But either way, still a good video. I don't mind when they're fake. It's just when they're like badly faked is lame.
following footage shows someone who's alone at home when something terrifying happens. The person in question is a paranormal investigator named Jordan. Ever since investigating places that are said to be haunted,
Oh, this is this guy? That was the same video from this guy?
Jordan can't help but think that something has followed him home. From hearing strange noises at night, to having an episode of sleep paralysis
Isn't that just kind of like convenient though? I mean, wouldn't he just be doing that for his social?
during which he'd seen what appeared to be a lady with long black hair. Jordan is certain that something is watching him. It wasn't until one night, when he was home alone, that he caught footage of something disturbing. Jordan is recording his dog, when out of nowhere, this happens.
What's wrong?
So what is this just a Ring camera or something? Like what is this video?
Something there?
There's no logo or anything.
Is this what's going on?
His dog appears to be sensing something, and the EVP seems to confirm that.
The little
Then, later in the night,
Oh, that didn't mess up. The little dogs always do stuff like that. I feel like that's not even that. Normally the animal ones are good, but that was dumb.
the following happens.
Why are you following me? Who are you?
This has got to just be for his like his video. Like now, all of a sudden, he's like, it's his camera view now, and it looks like the exact same quality.
Who are you?
I mean, it's well done, but this is definitely fake.
Done with this.
Jordan has encountered what many viewers believe is a malevolent force. And just like Jordan, they too were left spooked.
I'm sure, yeah, in the fictional universe, a malevolent force is getting at him, you know? But, I mean, come on, just the change from it being like him running. Or what, did he pick it up? Is that what it's supposed to be?
The following happens.
So this is like now from his phone, I guess. I don't know. I just think it's funky. And then you edit it in like your original footage of it being like, I don't know. Like, what is this camera? Like, you don't just have a ring. That's the part that's like freaking me. Like, I don't buy it right off that. So I don't know. This is stupid.
Who are you?
And the EVP noise and the typing out what it's saying. I hate that.
Or is it something else?
Just let me hear the noise and decide for myself like what it says. Why do they always have to do that? Because that's like a real thing that makes you think that that's what it sounds like because it's written out that way. So, stupid.
This next video was posted by Athelaine Sevilla, who received footage of a chilling incident that took place in a foreign country. The footage shows a group of people standing on the street when they see something that terrifies them. We have no idea as to what they're seeing, but whatever it is, it seems to be very unsettling.
It might be a completely rational fear though, like just out of sight.
Until we see the footage from a different angle that we notice what it was that terrified them. This is what they saw. Be sure to look closely for this one, or you'll miss it.
Whoa. Well, that's pretty good. Unless he hurt himself. Actually flew off the bike and hurt himself. Yeah, because it stops. His bike like completely stops and the light goes out. Okay. I haven't seen that one before.
Did it come from? Viewers can't help but think that this might be a physical manifestation of an entity. But as always, it's up to you to decide if that's the case. As with all videos, this one remains a mystery. If you caught something,
Bro, I think he like was trying to get off. Something was like going on, and he was like trying to get off the bike, and then he like went kind of like forced him off like really fast, like when you're just like running down a hill or something. But he's got like the speed of the car or the motorcycle. Yeah, I think that's just like a bad quality video. I don't think that's an entity. I think it's very unlikely.
Amanda Biggs suggested the following video and writes, "A family in Colombia had just moved into a new home. The person recording is a member of the family who is showing off his parents' new room. As he records the room, his siblings come storming in to let him know that they just saw something really frightening in the other room. This is what they saw."
Sí, está la nueva casa de nosotros, está la cama de mi mamá, Esta es la cama de mi mamá. Esta es la cama de mi mamá.
Oh my god, this is a horrible camera, dude. This is like 10p.
¿Esta qué? Ah, lo dejan grabar. Ah, ¿dónde hay algo? Uy, no, sea serio, no, no pongan a jugar así que lo asustan a uno. Pero quieto, quietos, quietos, no me... No, venga, venga, quieto, quieto. No, no me empuje, sea serio, vaya usted, quieto, quieto. Mire, sí, no hay nada, son bien mentirosos, de ahí no hay nada. Son bien...
Oh, fuck. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god.
Son bien mentirosos, de ahí no hay nada. Son bien...
A shadow-like figure can be seen
Dude, I don't know. I think it was just the sound. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me, dude. Oh, no, that wasn't fun. No, thank you.
standing in the corner of the room. It's unclear as to what this could have been,
Oh my god.
but Amanda thinks this might have been a malicious presence. It's not
I always say the foreign ones are like really good. They're always good videos. Like I don't know. It kind of looks like it.
in the corner of the room.
No, it doesn't really look like edited. I mean, it could be really well edited though.
A shadow-like figure can be seen standing in the corner
Unless it's just like maybe there's an actual person in there and that's what you're worried about. Like it doesn't have to be a. I don't know. They just have to be wearing like all black. You know what I mean? And that's just not super. Unless they were breaking in, not super likely though. I don't know.
of the room, as the family's reaction seems genuine. But again,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the main thing. Their reaction's really good, unless it's like a project kind of thing though. Like a lot of them are like that. They're like old, like rabbit holes meant to be like scary, but it's like kind of like this video, the second one, but older. Like it's so because it's like maybe in 10, 20 years that'll be a scary video, but
I'll let you come up with your own opinion. Ghost or not?
okay, that was a good one. I would have liked it for that one too. That was pretty good.
Reddit user Amatsumima posted the following image and writes, "My ex-girlfriend sent this photo to her family chat to announce she reached the hotel safe and chilling. Her brother replies, 'Who is that in the mirror?'
That looks edited.
Talk about cursed images. This is creepy." As
I just don't buy it. I don't know. Am I just like justifying it? That just looks edited to me.
with most images, there isn't that much info on this one, which makes it hard to explain.
And it's just an image. That's lame.
The following video was posted by Gustavo Melendez, who encountered something terrifying. Gustavo was cleaning up his yard when he found what appeared to be a skull buried underneath his
Oh.
garden.
Okay.
Gustavo immediately took out his phone and began to record. But as soon as he did, the following happened.
Maybe call the police though. Why would you just record it? I feel like that would be a bad idea. Ugh, not one of these again. And a child's not going to react to that. The child that ran by, he's just like chilling. Added sound. And it's just annoying. It's just annoying. I'm sorry.
All of a sudden, Gustavo hears what sounds like somebody banging on his windows. Viewers think that the reason for this has to do with the cranium he found. Perhaps he was disturbing the peace by digging up the
Yeah, I don't know. That's just weird. All of that is weird. None of that seems like legit to me at all. So I'm not even gonna. I'm not finishing that. Okay, that was a short one. 12 minutes. That's pretty. That's not a really long video. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That was probably the worst one, I think. I didn't even mind this one that bad because it was like well done. Like I said, I don't mind when they're fake if it's well done. But no, it was a pretty good video altogether. All right, next one. I'm a little iffy about this one, but we watched two or three from this guy. So every time they're decent. So I'm a little, I don't know, 10 times cameras caught terrifying zombie encounters. It just like doesn't match up. Like he usually nails it. So I just don't believe we're gonna get that good a video. But we have to, right? I hope.
This video is still unknown, but over the past few years,
Oh,
the original source of this video is still unknown, but over the past few years, this story has absolutely blown up online. It's been reposted in multiple languages, discussed all over the world, and almost everywhere, it goes by the same name, the Zombie Man. According to the viral claims, the footage shows a man who is already dead. Some versions even say his organs had been removed, and yet, he suddenly gets up, starts moving through a hospital, walking in a strange, unsettling way, and frightening everyone around him. Because of
yeah, but how do we know? I mean, we're just assuming.
that, the video quickly became surrounded by countless theories. Some people claim it's the first real-life zombie ever captured on camera. Others say it could be the result of some kind of experiment, or even something supernatural. As the video spread, people kept adding details, and eventually, it turned into a full-blown internet legend. But if you take a step back and actually look at the facts, the reality is very different. The person in the video is real. It's not AI, and it's not staged. His name was Caden Salu. He was 20 years old at the time, just a regular guy. At one point, a fire broke out in his home. He survived, but suffered severe burns across his body. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition.
I was gonna say, it just seems like a skin condition. Like, what? Why would you just remove his organs?
And that's where this video was recorded. Here's the key detail.
So
He was alive in that moment. His organs had not been removed. What you're actually seeing is a person in extreme shock. His body is under intense stress. He's disoriented, not fully aware of where he is or what's happening. He gets up from the hospital bed and starts moving in a chaotic, unnatural way, which is exactly what created that zombie-like impression. Someone nearby noticed what was happening, quickly pulled out their phone, and started recording. That's how the viral video was captured. Sometime after these events, his condition worsened, and sadly, he did not survive.
So that's not the same shit, though. That's not him being a zombie on camera, bruh. He was just burned and in shock and recovering. That was it. Like, what? I'm frustrated right now. That was awful. That was an awful way to begin. Oh, okay. So you were like basing it off of people, okay, behaving like zombies. So that's what people thought, that it was a zombie video, and you were explaining why it was not. Okay, not what I thought this video was going to be, but I'll take it. I was about to get really annoyed if we're going to call that like a zombie video.
In August 2016, a strange and unsettling incident took place in Roseburg, Oregon. One morning, a family woke up to find their home completely turned upside down. Things were scattered
Ugh.
everywhere, and they had no idea who or what could have caused it. The answer came later when they checked their home security footage.
Dude, imagine someone's just barraging through your home like that, like while you're sleeping.
After reviewing the video, Michelle Phelps and her husband were shocked. The footage showed a woman break
Oh my god, I wouldn't be able to recover from that. I'd have to move or something. I don't even know if that would do it. I'd have to move at least, though. Like, oh my god.
into their house late at night, and the way she looked and moved was genuinely disturbing, almost zombie-like. The video shows her wandering through the house, swaying from side to side as if she's disoriented, yet somehow moving around in the dark like she can see perfectly fine. For a while, she walks from room to room, helps herself to food in the kitchen, and even tries on clothes. All of this is happening while 8 people are asleep inside the house.
8 people? Oh my god. None of them wake up?
After watching the footage, the family felt deeply unsettled and no longer safe in their own home. Later, the Douglas County Sheriff's Office arrested a 24-year-old woman named Tanisha Camille Mann. According to local reports, she was charged with multiple counts of burglary, theft, criminal trespassing.
The time it comes really alive is at night when you close your eyes.
How did she get in though? Would y'all just leave the door open or something?
You know, anytime you close your eyes, you just, the video of her walking down the hallway is so haunting.
Oh, that's it? We're not going to get any more context on that? Okay. She must have been on something. Like, there's no video of what she was doing. Like, she wasn't doing lines off the washer. That's what I thought. I don't know.
The answer came later when they checked.
How'd she get in? I mean, she break the door, or did you guys just leave it open? Like, we didn't even talk about that part. I get it that you're you know, traumatized from that, obviously. Anyway, sorry to not be empathetic, but next one.
This video is reportedly from the Komi Republic, and it shows a blood-covered fox that many online have started calling a zombie fox. The animal
Oh, no, he's just been through a lot.
behaves in a very strange and aggressive way, first clawing and biting at the doorstep, then turning its
Aw.
attention to the door itself. At that moment,
Well, he just wants to get to you and he's getting hurt, though.
there's a person inside the house, recording everything on their phone. The fox notices him and suddenly starts trying to get
Oh.
in, scratching the door, biting it, refusing to back off, and showing absolutely
Okay, I would have died in this situation. Not like I would have opened the door, right? But I would not have been as ready for that. I think I would have died in this situation.
no fear of humans, which is what makes the whole situation so unsettling. Because in normal circumstances, wild animals avoid people.
I would have been like, oh, hey, little buddy. And I thought it would have been okay. And I'd probably lose like a finger. Yeah, I wouldn't die. Maybe I wouldn't die. I'd lose like a finger, though. I'm losing like a quarter of a finger at least.
But here, it's the complete opposite. Some people claim it's a zombie animal, while others suggest it could be some kind of unknown infection. However, the fox never actually manages to get inside. After
Oh, he's just fucked up, like from, you know, other animals and stuff and fighting and stuff. So why is he a zombie?
acting aggressively for a while and pacing around the door, it eventually turns around and goes back into the forest. Most likely, this was an injured animal, possibly infected with rabies, a disease known to cause exactly this kind of behavior,
Aw.
including aggression, loss of fear, and
Aw. Dude, I love that he's like rational about it, and you know, that's what I'm looking for,
erratic
man.
movement.
That's why I liked his videos in the first place.
This footage was captured by both a police dash cam and a body
Ooh, I've seen this one.
camera. Officers were dispatched after witnesses reported a violent assault.
Oh my god, wait.
What made the call truly bizarre was the reason behind it: a zombie attack. According to the caller, someone was literally
I was gonna say, unless he just pulled this video. Yeah, no, it wasn't on this channel.
eating another person. At first, the responding officer thought it had to be a prank. Still, he decided to check it out. But as he arrived and stepped out of his car, he was met with a horrifying scene. A man straddling another, tearing into his flesh with his teeth.
Yeah, dude, he just wouldn't stop.
Hey! Hey! Let me see your hands! 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 Hey! 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 Hey!
Was it cannibalism? Some kind of drug-induced psychosis?
No, that was a like PCP or something, or like bath salts, right?
Or just someone completely out of their mind? How do you even begin to explain something like that? Could it be zombies are real? The officer pulled his weapon and fired warning shots, shouting for the man to raise his hands. But the so-called zombie didn't react. He just kept eating. More shots followed, but the man didn't even flinch. He stayed locked in, completely consumed by what he was doing.
Dude, I forgot how many times they ended up shooting him. I bet he's not gonna say.
It wasn't until the fourth shot that the
Oh.
officer finally managed to bring him down.
That's it? 4 shots? I mean, y'all should have shot more. Y'all should have emptied on that. Like, no?
After that, no further details were ever released. Some say the case was classified. The fact that this really happened only makes it more disturbing. Was this a
I mean, it is one guy shooting 4 times, so that's fair. And then I don't think I could even take 1 bullet, let alone 3, before going down to the 4th. Like, whole. No, I think that gives you like superhuman strength. It's just adrenaline though, but you have like crazy strength, and then like it's getting like there was another. Oh, we need to watch that one video. There was another one that's like it's like a whole body cam video. Crazy. The guy just like loses his mind. He ends up drinking like olive oil or some shit, or just like pounding things of olive oil or canola oil, something like that. I don't remember. Someone might know.
real life zombie encounter? This story shocked the entire internet at the time, and to this day, it's still considered one of the most disturbing. It's about an incident in Miami that quickly became known as the Miami Zombie. According to news reports, a man attacked a homeless person in the middle of the street and started eating his face. That moment is exactly why the internet immediately labeled him a zombie, because what people were seeing looked so extreme and unreal.
Dude, what year was that? That was pretty old at this point, right?
That they simply couldn't find a logical explanation for it. Police arrived at the scene and tried to stop him, but he didn't respond to commands or react to what was happening around him. In the end, they had to use force to stop the situation.
Yeah, I think everybody knows about these ones, like the zombie cases, because they just get so much attention and get viral and stuff. I didn't know there was
After
any
that, the
body cam with it though.
story spread across the world. People began coming up with theories about a zombie virus, but according to the investigation, the man was in a state of severe psychological breakdown, likely under the influence of substances. This could lead to a complete loss of control, extreme aggression, and behavior far outside the norm. And that's exactly what we're seeing in this case. On May 5th, 2020,
Dude, there was a Nick Crowley video on this whole case. Well, I'll let him do it.
21, witnesses in Seattle reported seeing a woman who looked like a zombie. A pale face, half of her head shaved, a limp, strange screams, and a blood-stained pouch in her hand.
Didn't she like escape somewhere or something like that? She like got out of someone was like holding her captive.
Soon, the first videos appeared online, quickly going viral and giving rise to the internet mystery known as the Seattle Zombie Woman. Police tried to restrain her. It reportedly took 8 officers. In another video, she could be heard begging not to be taken to the hospital and pleading with them not to take her child.
Yeah, dude, she's saying like full sentences. Like what are people, it's just like, it's just rude to be calling her like a zombie, like, and making a whole thing about it like that. Like I think she's literally a victim that escaped. Probably just in shock.
At the same time, the object in her hands seemed to change. At first it looked like a pouch, then something resembling a head. These images only added to the sense of mystery. The story soon became surrounded by theories. Elaborate makeup for a prank, post-traumatic behavior after an accident, drugs or mental illness, and of course, the chilling idea of a real zombie. There were also false claims, such as suggestions she was a victim of an attack in Kentucky, but the dates and locations didn't match. What confirmed the reality of the event was a recording from police radio, which ruled out the possibility of a film shoot.
3008 16th Avenue West. There's a female walking eastbound on West Barrett Street that has blood running down her face and leg. She's also yelling and limping. She's described as a white female, 20 to 30, 5'5" to 5'7", thin build, with a shaved head and brown patches of hair.
Yet police never issued an official statement, fueling suspicions of a cover-up. It wasn't until March 2022 that body camera footage was released on YouTube.
Ma'am! Hey, it's okay! You want to tell us what's going on? Hey, my name's Sean! Hey! I don't know exactly. Oh. Is that real blood or fake blood? It almost looks like fake blood.
Bro, why would it be fake? She's like screaming like a traumatized person. I mean, y'all should know what this looks like, no? Oh, she's faking the whole thing? Bro, I must have missed... that was a minute ago that I watched that video, so... Okay, I must have caught on to the theory and not what they actually factually put out. Oh, shit. I was duped. I was duped.
A little bit wild, but it's like almost like Halloween, like zombie makeup.
The videos revealed the woman was wearing makeup and fake blood. Her identity was uncovered. Actress Kimberly Kasai.
Oh, no way, dude. I didn't know that. Okay, well, this got interesting quickly.
Who had staged a performance with a political message. In the end, one of the darkest internet mysteries turned out to be a staged act.
I mean, she get arrested for that? I mean, that's kind of fucked up, no? Like, causing distress to the public or something like that?
No one was...
Or, I mean, like, disturbance or some shit. Like, not over the internet, you know what I mean?
Harmed. But the image of the Seattle zombie woman remains a striking example of how quickly urban legends can be born and spread.
Damn, well, she did a pretty good job because I was 100% fooled. And I thought that was what I need to rewatch that video now. If he made it early, then I'd be happy because I didn't know that. That's news to me.
This strange video was uploaded by a guy named Blake to his TikTok account after he noticed a bizarre situation inside a supermarket.
Oh.
The short but unsettling clip quickly went viral and shocked a lot of viewers.
He's an actor. That's what I'm going to think every time now.
The text on the video reads, "This is the last time I go to a Walmart near Detroit." In the footage, you can see a man standing in the meat section, casually eating raw meat straight out of the package. He acts like nothing unusual is happening, as if this is completely normal. The scene is so strange.
Bro, I've seen this video now in the last like 10 seconds like 60 times, bro. Like it's
that it immediately brings to mind something almost zombie-like, and it leaves you with one question. What would you do if you saw something like this in your local store?
That's it? Oh my god, because that's the only...
Late one night in a remote...
Bro, I don't know. Not enough context. It's a few second TikTok. I mean,
part of the Cumberland Plateau in Alabama.
Oh, we saw this in just a recent one. I'm not watching this. I'm skipping this one. I just saw this one. So I'm not doing that. Oh. Okay. Parking lot figure.
A short but unsettling video posted on TikTok by a user named Nicolo Pernicus has sparked intense debate among viewers. It shows a man behaving strangely in what appears to be a parking lot. The eerie footage quickly went viral, with some people claiming his posture and movements don't seem entirely human. Others went even further, comparing his behavior to possession or even a zombie virus. However,
he just messed up, bro. Isn't that like vent leaning or something? Just backwards?
However, not everyone agrees. Some viewers offered more grounded explanations, suggesting he might be under the influence of substances or experiencing a mental health episode. According to them, his behavior likely has medical or psychological causes.
I mean, someone should help him. I feel like that's not a safe position to stand in for that long.
Rather than anything supernatural. Whatever the explanation, it's the kind of video that's hard to forget. A woman named Elisa Cross was driving down a deserted road somewhere in the southern part of the country when she noticed a woman standing on the side of the road, a complete stranger she had never seen before. The woman was acting strangely, as if she wasn't fully aware of her.
Bro, I would just be zooming by doing whatever I gotta do. I'd be like, I don't know, she was just drunk or some shit. I'll never be caught in one of these videos or shooting one of these videos because I don't fuck with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's going on, that's not that. I'm sorry, that's not for me. If that's insensitive, I don't know. I'm not gonna stop and get jumped by 4 guys that jump out the woods. You know what I mean? And it was a ruse to get my car. So I don't care. Whatever it is, a ghost, a demon person with a demon baby. I don't give a shit. I'm still driving.
Herself. You can hear tension in Elisa's voice as she and her friends start wondering if the woman might be infected with some kind of virus. In the video description, she even asks the question, is it a virus, drug use, or a zombie? But what if this is how
Definitely
patient
drug
zero
use.
situations actually begin? After all, many outbreaks have started with ordinary moments like
Yeah, 100% drug use. But that was a really good video. And that one really got me. So that was awesome. I enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching more of his videos. Sometimes he does use clips that like I've seen already, or like old clips that, but I mean, he's kind of a, I don't know, is he a new channel? 63 videos. Okay, hopefully they, you know, don't do that again. But no, that was pretty good. I would do that again. All right, next video. All right, next video. I'm gonna do another Chezoid one because that last one was good. 10 terrifying things people found in basements.
Jonathan and his friend explore the basement of an old apartment building. The place is truly eerie and aged. Jonathan is convinced that something terrifying could be hidden down there.
So you're down there exploring? I don't get the play there.
Center of one of the rooms, they find a large cedarwood box. Built into it is a door with a lock that can only be opened from the outside. A mysterious air tube sticks out from the box, likely meant to supply someone inside with air. And when Jonathan opens it, he finds a small, hidden room.
Nah, dude, that's just a weird kink thing. No? I bet you. That's just weird. That's some weird ass shit, but I don't think it's like anyone killing anybody. It would be all messed up and like gross looking inside, I think. I think it's just a weird ass kink thing.
Clearly meant to hold someone captive.
Oh, okay. I thought you said like a tube. That's like an exhaust pipe. That's totally different.
Judging by the deep scratches on the inside walls, whoever was trapped in there desperately tried to get out. It's impossible not to feel
Okay, well, okay. Well, now I'm humbled.
Disturbed.
James, look at this. James, look at this.
Oh my
There's
god.
scratch marks. There are legit scratch marks. There are fucking scratch marks. They drilled holes into it so that the fresh air could still come in, but you couldn't get your hand up there. You can reach out and signal to people. There are hammer marks in here, that makes sense, but these scratcher marks right here, it's like someone, look, boom, you go boom, boom.
On the wooden surface around the vent openings, there are marks. Ones that look eerily like human fingernails clawed into the wood. Let's sum it up. They discovered a box that very well could have been used to imprison people. Outside the box, there's a stool, positioned in such a way that someone could have sat there, watching. Maybe.
Why are there 4 stools in there, though? Is that to, like, give them no fucking space or something? Like, what would be the point of that? I mean, you can't, like, lay down when there's that many. Like, you could find a way to lay down if there was nothing in there. But, I don't know. I think that's to make it more uncomfortable.
Even enjoying the suffering of a helpless person. Crying and
yeah, torture box. There you go.
Screaming to be let out. There's also a microwave nearby, possibly used to heat food for the person locked inside. And strangely enough, that microwave might be one of the creepiest things in the whole room.
Yeah, that's some like Walmart Joe shit, you know? The guy that like keeps people in boxes and cubes that are like full glass, but that's just like low, like Home Depot build. That's pretty shit. That's gross though. Honestly, him touching that, I mean, isn't that kind of gross? Like you're touching like, I don't know, obviously like dead skin, but that's like not crazy. But like that person might be, where are they dead? Did they dispose of the body? Like what else is in there? Is this like a furnace?
The most chilling part comes when the guys stumble upon an old furnace.
Oh my god, there you go. There you go. There's gonna be bones in that though, no?
clearly used many, many times. That's when it all starts to make a horrifying kind of sense.
But it's cans. There's like cans in there.
Once the torment ended, the body may have been placed in that furnace and burned. When a man went down into the basement,
Would that dispose of the bones though? I mean, I know like a cremation thing, but isn't that different? Or that's a furnace. Okay. Ugh. I don't have any water. Fuck. Let me find some water. I'm dying. All right.
placed in that furnace and burned. When a man went down into the basement,
That's a crazy video though. That's crazy to find in a basement. I'd be too creeped out to like be going up all in it and stuff, but that's crazy.
of his Texas home, he noticed something terrifying.
Oh my God.
He had gone down there one day to fix a cable issue, but as soon as he reached the bottom of the stairs, he thought he saw something moving on the floor. Could it be rattlesnakes?
Oh no. That's nope. Not even gonna put that out in the universe. Nope.
As it turned out, there were 45 rattlesnakes.
45, and they're just gonna like keep having babies and shit. You're gonna have like 200 snakes down there.
Living right beneath his house. No one knows how so many of them ended up settling there.
Ew.
Quickly assessing the situation, the man called a professional snake removal service. When the team arrived,
Ooh, that bill though for 45 little suckers. Oh my God. What was that, like $10 a pop?
Went down into the
It's gotta be more than that. It's probably like $40 a pop.
basement, they were shocked. Not only were there snakes piled together on the floor, but some were even hanging from the ceiling. The lead handler knew they had to proceed with extreme caution, not wanting to provoke any of the snakes. One by one, the snakes were carefully
Dude, do they ever just like die? Just like curled up and just sit there and just kind of like die? Like, are they all alive?
removed and relocated to a safe area. For most of us, the very thought of 45 rattlesnakes living under our house is the stuff of nightmares. A man named Jamie.
Dude, you could put me on an entire island that's like 1,000 acres or some shit, some crazy amount of space, and put 45 snakes there. I'll just swim. I'm not doing it. I don't care how much space I have. They're gonna find me. I'm gonna find them. I'm not doing it. Well, maybe. If it depends. If I feel like I can like build a fort or some shit, I'll try it out and like elevate, to a point where they can climb though. So you're kind of fucked in. Build a boat? Can they swim? I don't know. I don't know what I would do. That's toughy.
Found something unusual in his house and decided it needed to be investigated. He had always been curious about the strange hatch in one of the rooms, but never had the courage to open it himself. So he hired a professional to do the job.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a pretty good idea. What was that, like $100, $50?
After all, no one knew what might be down there. Guests who visited often commented on the oddly placed table in the room. It looked like it was hiding something, and it was.
I would immediately think your family has bodies under there. If your dining table is placed suspiciously on top of a little panel like that, oh no thank you. I'm not coming over for dinner. I'm not gonna be friends with Nathan. He can go fuck himself. I'm not doing it. Get away from the family.
Placed table in the room. It looked like it was hiding something, and it was. It was clear Jamie was too afraid to open the hatch on his own. Maybe he feared what might be waiting below.
Oh, Jamie's like the next one in line as like a serial killer, and then he's just gonna have, when the second he opens it, the professional, he just pushes him in. And he just collects like trades guys down there. I don't know why, but he's got like a whole bunch of them down there.
Oh, you have to wonder, how many nights did he lie awake thinking about what could be down there? The moment the hatch was opened, it became clear why he had avoided it for so many years. Not wanting to kill the spiders, he simply scared them off. But as he stared into the darkness, he couldn't help but wonder what might lie in the unknown. Shining a flashlight into the void, he saw bare walls and the unpleasant smell of decaying metal
It's just nothing. There's just nothing there.
pipes. In one corner, he noticed something slimy, not wanting to touch the strange substance with his bare hand.
What is this though? Like, is this the bottom floor? And then what is this? Like, is it a basement?
Jamie grabbed a long stick. He couldn't figure out what it was or where it came from. He could only imagine how long it had been there. He'd lived in this house for many years.
Well, hurry up,
Could all of
Jamie.
this really have been right under him the whole time? Around the edges of the room, roots had even begun to grow, despite the complete lack of light. Maybe this place had once been a cold storage room or even a bunker. But then he noticed something else, something far more unsettling. In the back wall, there was a strange hole. He shone his flashlight into the far corner and froze. There was a pile of ash, a large one. It made no sense. There was no furnace, no fireplace. So what had burned here?
Bro, that's it? Oh my god. You're gonna jump? Oh my god. I feel like there's a lot to that, but we didn't get into it. Like, that's a whole thing. If this is it, bro, that's a staircase. Am I tripping? That's a whole thing down there. That's like a... And then we're just gonna focus on a pile of ashes randomly that I can't see? Because your damn light's too bright, or it's not there? Like, I don't know. Goofy. That one was goofy, not gonna lie. That one was goofy. The snakes was... Yeah, no, this was good. We're gonna like...
Basement in an old London house already sounds unsettling. London is full of centuries-old homes, many of them carrying dark and twisted reputations. So it's no surprise that new owners of these aged properties often stumble upon strange and disturbing things, long forgotten and buried beneath layers of dust.
Ew.
One such discovery was made in 1990. The estate once belonged to Thomas Mary Lynn. After centuries, a hidden basement was found beneath the mansion. The new homeowners were absolutely stunned by what they uncovered.
Ooh.
Inside the basement...
Ooh, is that someone's real head from, like, forever ago? Ugh. Who owns that? Why would you want that? And what's in the jar? His blood? Ugh.
Was a massive collection of wooden crates, all once owned by Mary Lynn, who, as it turns out, was a renowned explorer and crypto-naturalist. Throughout his life, he had gathered bizarre and fantastical specimens, most of which had remained stored away in that very house. Among the
Is that like a baby werewolf? What the fuck is that? Is that real? What's a crypto-zoo?
most of which had remained stored away in that very house. Among the contents were taxidermy dragons, werewolves, and vampires, as well as strange artifacts and remnants of brutal experiments allegedly conducted by scientists of the time.
Oh, they're just like models.
The basement was such a treasure trove of the uncanny that it eventually inspired the creation of an entire museum dedicated to the eerie contents discovered beneath that house. In the city of Phoenix.
Well, that's pretty sick, actually. Wow. And that person never knew about that, even after they died. That's crazy. That was a good one.
Phoenix, Arizona, there's a long abandoned restaurant. One day, an ordinary urban explorer and blogger ventured into the decaying building and made his way down to the basement.
He set this bitch up. Are you kidding me? He definitely set this up. Pulled up with his Prius and like $45 in there and then just like set him up like this.
What he found was something straight out of a horror movie.
They're clean as fuck, dude. There's no way. This one looks like brand new at the package, the red. Wait, I have a mouse. What am I doing? Pointing. Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Creepy dolls were arranged along a large table, eerily mirroring Leonardo da Vinci's famous painting, The Last Supper. The building had once been an old department store, but no one knows who placed the dolls there or more importantly, why? When an Australian man...
And why does the footage go from showing that to
Importantly,
having
why?
no change on the table at all? So I don't know. That's fishy. That's nothing.
Something odd. The carpet seemed to be slightly raised. Lifting it up, he discovered a hatch that led to a hidden room. The entrance to this eerie space had been boarded up. Gathering his courage, he broke through and made his way down. What he found shocked everyone. The underground room was filled with old bed frames, 24 of them to be exact. Scattered around were newspapers from 2012, not particularly old. There was also a fireplace that looked like it had been used not too long ago. Power cables ran down from the upper floor, suggesting the space had electricity. It quickly became clear that this creepy basement had been used for something.
Bro, the fact that it has 24 beds, there's real scenarios where 24 beds would be a viable situation. Like if it was like a daycare or something like that, or like a hospital. Like what the fuck?
But what exactly? It's hard to imagine it was anything good. Why so many...
What? Why would you immediately imagine it's something bad? Oh my...
beds? Why the fireplace? Why was the place so well hidden? Even the entrance was concealed under a carpet. No one knew it existed until now. You can only guess what kind of horrors might have happened down there.
I mean, it could have also been like a brothel or something. I mean, that's not necessarily like that. This is Arizona. Is that what he said?
Australian man moved into his new home. He noticed something odd.
Australia? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It could be anything. That's kind of dumb. Just because you found 24 bed frames in a basement.
Room after room, joking around and having a good time with his friends. Clark was exploring another abandoned building with his friends. They were checking out room after room, joking around and having a good time. No one expected anything strange or terrifying to happen. Eventually, they began heading down to the basement. After descending several flights of stairs, they suddenly heard a scream from below. A terrified, desperate scream. They froze.
Wait. Hello? It's coming from down there. It's coming from down there. It's coming from down there. There's got to be a room. Wait, what? I don't know.
Oh, dude, I immediately think there's like a ruse or something. Like you're trying to distract me so that someone can like jump me.
I told you there was a room in there.
At first, the group was shaken, but after mustering some courage, they continued down and found themselves
Hearing some crazy shit.
in a dark, cold basement. In the shadows, they spotted a large, locked box. As they looked around and listened carefully...
Wait, so we're just dodging the girl? Like, what?
It became clear someone was inside. For the next 5 minutes, they struggled to break the lock open. When they finally did, what they saw left them speechless. Inside the box was a real girl. She was filthy, exhausted, and visibly traumatized.
Yo, what the fuck?
Too scared to even look the boys in the eye. They quickly gave her warm clothes and helped her out of the building. What happened to her afterward remains a mystery. There's no further information about the incident.
Yo, I hope that's like fake for a stupid video. Like, what? And their reactions were a little bit weird to me. Like, wouldn't you be more panicked if you're in a building that you know is abandoned and then you hear someone like a woman screaming like that? Like, that was like help scream. Like, I don't know. That feels set up to me like 100%. No. Yeah, it even has fragile on it. Like I don't know, that just seems a little bit like set up to me. It's all a little bit too convenient. Like what did she had nothing to say about it? You guys didn't call the cops. You just opened it and then like let her out. Like come on. That's so goofy.
Other information about the incident. Who put her there? Who locked her inside? No one knows.
Nah, she's with y'all.
After buying a new house, he noticed a strange hatch in the floor. At first he was excited, thinking he'd found some extra...
Dude, how the fuck do you buy a house though and not check every fucking thing? Like if I'm like walking through, I'm gonna be like, what's that? You just went with the shit off Zillow and you just raw dogged it and bought it? Come on, bro. Like walk through that bitch, check out all the doors. I would open every single fucking compartment in the house before I buy it. Like you're dumb for this.
Storage space. And technically, he was right. The space could be used for storage.
Wow, sick.
But there's
sick. Why don't more houses have that?
One problem. It's terrifying just to go down there. The hidden room feels more like a long...
Okay, that's too much. Now it's a convenient little storage. What's with the extra path to go down further?
Forgotten dungeon, or even a prison cell. And the most unsettling part? This basement leads directly to the neighbor's house.
Oh.
This footage was recorded...
Oh, what the fuck? Nah, I'm getting that shit filled like cement. Wow. Okay.
Recorded during a live broadcast on YouTube by a group of explorers who investigate mysterious places. The stream begins with the team explaining that they're inside an abandoned building somewhere in the Idaho desert.
I don't know where we're at. We're in the middle of the desert and we found another abandoned location.
They claim that as soon as they arrived, they began hearing strange voices and knocking.
Bro, did y'all check if anyone's living there? People don't think anyone lives in abandoned places. They do. It's free.
Sounds coming from the empty rooms. The video shows them going from room to room, carefully exploring the abandoned structure. About 30 minutes into the investigation, they discover a mysterious hatch that leads to a small basement. Inside, they find an old children's swing set up among the rubble.
Stomach. How creepy. Look at that child's swing, bro.
I mean, that could have just been set there and then never touched.
Toward the end of the stream, the team overcomes their fear and decides to go back down into the basement. This time, something truly unsettling.
What was that?
Hi. Is that a ball? There's a ball. Oh, it just moved. Oh my god, it just moved. Holy cow.
As you can see, a ball lying on the spit starts to move on its own.
There's a ball. Oh, it just moved. Oh my god.
On its own. As you can see, a ball lying on the spit starts to move on its own.
There's a ball. Oh, it just moved. Oh my god, it just moved.
Nah, this dude's over here moving right next to it.
The guys are stunned by what they're witnessing. The eerie noises, whispering, and the unexplained movement of the ball left viewers wondering what might have happened in that abandoned building.
That's not a good angle, so I can't even see.
To leave behind such a ghostly presence. Could that basement have once been used as a place of punishment for a helpless child?
Ugh, I hate when they do that shit. All these like scary ones, they want to do that annoying ass shit where they try and like make it really exaggerated and it pisses me the fuck off and I hate that shit. Moving on.
For at least 9 years, waiting for the end of the world. They were found after the eldest son. Police have uncovered a family that had been living in the basement of their home for at least 9 years, waiting for the end of the world.
What? And they didn't check the news or fucking Facebook?
They were found after the eldest son showed up at a local bar asking for help. A 58-year-old man and his 6 children, aged between 16 and 25, had been living in complete isolation on a remote farm in the northeastern province of Drenthe.
Whoa.
Their discovery only came about when the
How the fuck do you get out here, though? How does that even... no one else is out here.
eldest son left the property, walked into a bar, and spoke to a member of staff. The bar owner, Chris Westerbeek, said the young man's appearance and behavior immediately raised concerns. He ordered 5 beers and drank them all, Westerbeek recalled.
Whoa.
Then I started talking to him, and he said he had run away and needed help. We called the safe light. He had long hair, a dirty beard, and was wearing old clothes. He looked completely confused, like he didn't understand the world around him. He told me he'd never been to school and hadn't had a haircut in 9 years. According to Westerbeek, the young man said he had been living on a farm in isolation with his younger brothers and sisters, and that he had come to realize they needed to get out. Following his tip, police entered the family's home and discovered a hidden staircase behind a cupboard in the living room. The stairs led down to the basement, where the entire family had been living. The farmhouse is located just outside the small village of Runewold, which has a population of around 3,000. Hidden behind overgrown trees, the property is difficult to see from the road. To reach it, one must cross a small bridge over a canal. The family had a small garden and kept a goat. According to a neighbor, there used to be geese and a dog as well, but he had never seen any children there, only one man. A journalist from a local outlet tweeted, "It appears the family had been hiding there, waiting for the end of days."
Wait, so they died? Like, did they just like run out of food or some shit? Like, why after 8, 9 years they got found? They were all found dead?
Have uncovered a family that had been living in the basement of their home.
They were all dead. Except for the guy that left and got the police? Or did they come and recover the people? Like, that's what I'm saying. Wow. But I bet there's people like that. Like, with this guy? Like, who the fuck is that, you know? I bet there's a bunch of people in that situation that aren't lucky enough to even get found, you know? Like, before they're already gone. That's so sad. Damn, okay. Wow, that was a really good end one. I didn't even know what to say because I was just watching. Like, that was such a good story, honestly. Wow. Okay, no, that was good. That was a good video. Love Chezoid. That's gonna be a big one for me next. Okay, next video.